Hello beautiful people, it's Elvira Bashanaeva. I'm a founder of fashion brand Elvians and I'm a professor at Chinese University in Shanghai. So, I'm in fashion for about 10 years, but I saw some interesting ideas and I thought, why not to try to make it together and actually create a video that will be useful for all of you guys. So, sending hi to all my students. Maybe you will need to use this trick, by the way. I'm trying to create an interesting shape of the corset made of fabric, but we're going to be using today the epoxy resin, and we will need half of the mannequin to be able to shape it right on this mannequin and repeat the shapes of the body. Here we go. This is what we will need. Epoxy resin, and we're gonna need the plastic half of the body mannequin. I chose the one with anatomical proportions so that it will be quite realistic and it will be beautiful when we will repeat the shape with the fabric. This is the fabric that I chose. It's a transparent, very beautiful and light shiny material. Let me show it to you on the sun. So it actually shines so much, and I decided to hem the edges, so that is going to be much more clean in the final result when I'm going to finish the garment. So this is it. I used this press and seal multi-purpose sealing wrap. So good actually, because it has that adhesive like layer, and it sticks like so easily, like it's adhesive. It sticks so easily and so good to the mannequin. So I just like put and it sticks itself, as you can see. So I used just a little bit of tape here and on the corners, and I think I will use a bit on the neck, and we're ready to go. Here we have epoxy resin A and the hardener. So let's read actually the instructions. Cuckoo, so everything is ready. You need your gloves. Here we go. I have prepared the piece of fabric, and here are going to be my belts. That's why I protected them from getting wet with epoxy resin. That's why I decided to wrap it up with press and seal. You can use anything else because I want it to stay soft. So for this amount, I don't think I need a lot because it's like pretty light fabric. And I'm going to use just a little bit of resin that I'm gonna mix. It has to be preheated for about 24-27 degrees Celsius and 73-77 Fahrenheit. You gotta mix exactly the same quantity of A and B together for about 5 minutes. Here we go. So resin A. I'm gonna add like probably 50. Yep, it is 50. Oh, it's quite liquid. I did not expect. I'm going to seal it up really well. And I need tissues. Because I just dropped some resin over here. And the part B, the hardener. I gotta mix it for like 5 minutes altogether. Ooh. Up. Up. Because I added 50. Altogether will come to 100. I don't want to make dirty two parts, so let's see. exactly 100. All right, here we are. We press it back in. So liquid, I did not expect. I thought it will be much more like I don't know the word. It's super liquid. I did not expect. So make sure you have tissues. Right, and we close it up very well. Okay, in the set we have the gloves, but they were not good. And in this one, oh, it's pretty warm. I think I heated it successfully. So I'm going just to stir. I have one more measure cup, but I didn't want to make both of them dirty because it has the numbers and it's pretty easy like that. Smells not really good, but it's okay without mask. Honestly, I expected worse. That's how it looks in a close by look. So it's purely transparent. It does have some bubbles and it's quite liquid, as you can see. The time of hardening takes around 24 to 72 hours depending on the layer that you will do, but they don't recommend to do the layer more than 3 centimeters deep, otherwise it will not dry through, so beware. Okay, so it took me quite a while. You can see it got dark because it's really difficult, and I would recommend you not to use as much fabric as I did because this is organza. It has a lot of volume, so it was really hard to put it like down to the body, like to fit. So I had to use something heavy, and I used a plastic bag with paper bag inside so that the edge of the fabric will not you know, fall under the gravity. So make sure you will have something to support the edge of your basque if you will have it quite long. So here it is still quite wet. I am designing and I make sure that the sides are covered, that my design will be actually possible to wear. I decided to make it like a bow opened on top. I have no idea what it's going to be, and this heavy thing is just pressing it down. Make sure you have it in the plastic bag so you will be able to detach it afterwards. And yeah, that's basically it. You just adjust a little bit, you check the shape. This is actually the shape you're going to have, and it will be quite stiff, so make sure you left everything nice and right. And I'm gonna show you tomorrow when it will be quite hard and ready. Okay, so let's see how the corset is doing. It really got stiff. I have some things covering it. This part got really stiff. This part remained quite soft because I think the resin was not enough on this part. Uh-oh, we've got problems from the red color. Oh no, so you gotta be careful when dealing with different colors like that. It actually helped to keep the shape, but it destroyed the color. Okay, let's detach it from the mannequin and see what we will have as a result. So this is what it turned out to be. It's a very interesting shape, and unfortunately I got some problems right here with the colored plastic bag. And also another problem is the paper wrap, the plastic wrap stayed on the inside surface, as you can tell. I don't know if I can get rid of this, but I will try. And I don't really like the effect I've got on the waist from the weight I was using, because if I did not use any weight, if I would not use any weight here, basically it would become too much volume on the waist, which I didn't want because of the structure of the fabric, because it's organza, so it's really holding the shape, as you can tell, like by the folds over here. So I don't really like this effect, but I will see if I can cover it or what I can do about it. But this is the corset that turned out to be quite fancy. Let's see for the final result.